Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining the first EK Cooling Expo, where we'll be showing you how you can elevate your computers. As an industry leader in liquid cooling, it is at the core of EK values to be passionate, innovative, and technology-driven. As this year Computex is unfortunately not taking place, this is our solution to still bring you what we would have delivered at the show. It is truly a privilege to be in this position to give you a heads up on what we've been up to at EK. We have all been working hard. Our labs didn't rest, even during the challenges presented by the COVID-19 outbreak. We took it seriously, and by the way, EK was the first company in Slovenia to get employees to work from home and also adapt to work remotely. So why were we working so hard? Well, we have a villain to fight, the heat, which is screwing up the performance and reliability of your computer. And how is it screwing up your computer? Let's start with thermal throttling, which per se is a good thing. This is a safety precaution implemented by semiconductor manufacturers to adapt to worst-case scenario. If a CPU or GPU gets too hot, it lowers its clock speeds, thus decreasing the performance, in which gamers, for example, would see a decrease in frames per second in a game. The root cause is that CPUs and GPUs are so powerful that they get too hot. But EK Cooling enables the best-case scenario, top performance in almost all conditions. The heat also affects the longevity of your computer hardware. High temperature differences when your PC is in idle and when is it under load cause your CPU and GPU to decrease its lifespan. Liquid cooling significantly stabilizes and decreases temperature differences. For example, with air cooling, the temperature difference from idle to load is about 40 to 50 degrees Celsius. Your temps are jumping up and down excessively every time you start and stop using your PC extensively. The consequence is a thermal fatigue. With liquid cooling, we are stabilizing and cutting that into half to a stable 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. Our team really mastered liquid cooling. This is why we are known all around the world. We have been working closely with the biggest names in the semiconductor industry: AMD, Intel, NVIDIA, Asus, MSI, PowerColor. We're also working with several companies in the automotive industry. We can't disclose their names just yet. And also, we're involved with other markets that needs a cooling solution to control their thermal fatigue. When you see EK integrated in a product, you can expect the best cooling solution on the market. Year over year, EK has been a go-to place for liquid cooling solutions. We are the leader for the most innovative products that are not only silent with minimum maintenance, but are also designed to be aesthetically beautiful. EK team is really proud to present you the products that are reflective of our leadership in innovation, technology, and design. We will be showing you how our love and passion for innovation flows through what we create. EK has provided solutions for supercomputers, sustainable buildings, and rugged computers. Every year, a new type of industry comes in with a problem, and we gladly solve it. On EK site, you can explore and discover everything regarding EK portfolio. To sum it up, why is liquid cooling so important for your computer? It's simple. Just remember these three. No thermal throttling, which means maximum performance at all time. Liquid cooling keeps your PC noise levels at minimum and supports enterprise applications in extreme environments. So today we'll be talking about a range of fantastic new products from enthusiasts to professional users. We are looking forward to sharing the latest and greatest of EK products with you during the next 5 days. Thanks again for being here, and without further ado, I'd like you to meet David, who manages our custom loop product line. David, the stage is yours.
Hi everyone, I'm excited to share a little background of where things started with EK. Custom loop liquid cooling is where it all began. And wow, these things sure changed in these last 14 years. From enthusiasts who were doing a lot of modding of the parts and even parts by themselves, to the present time when we are in a totally different world. Every day, chips are progressing and becoming more powerful. And we are hitting the limit with air cooling technology. It's not only the overall power which dictates cooling. There are hotspots constantly emerging with newer technologies. It's actually pretty hard to cool efficiently with just air cooling. You wouldn't start a 24-hour of Le Mans car race without proper preparation, wouldn't you? Engines have to last during this hellish competition. In the most extreme circumstances, it is exactly the same situation here. To keep your computer cool and performing well for a long time, you simply need EK liquid cooling. Our custom loop matured. It now has endless possibilities and cutting-edge technology. Regarding development, it's all about the team, the most passionate team in the industry. And our quantum line, it's top of the line in liquid cooling. From the start, EK focused on cooling performance of just single part, like monoblock, but with quantum, we now focus on the entire loop. The whole offering is greater than the sum of the parts. That's why it makes sense that customers go with EK Quantum. We are the only player in this market that offers a comprehensive and completely tuned portfolio. Nowadays, liquid cooling is simply becoming more and more common. During this time, we partnered with several big players in the industry to bring to the market the best technology and innovation for our customers. We are market leaders, global experts coming together to create a synergic value for the customers. All of these products are crafted with EK vast pool of experience. So, let's check out a few awesome products from our current partnerships. With MSI, we've had a long and successful collaboration. It has been 5 years since we started working together. We now have EKX motherboard and EKX graphic card. By combining the expertise of the two market leaders, we can create a disruptive product, incredible performance, incredible aesthetics at an incredible price. Our starting point was EK's product performance, and then, as you can see, a truly unique design, where we join EK Quantum and MSI Carbon aesthetics. To sum things up, this joint product is matching the high-end product levels we want to achieve, to go above and beyond with MSI, that this supreme technology can reach broader pool of users. With Asus, we have something different. AP is not on the market yet. It is innovative bridge formula developed to reduce 4 plugins to only 2. It is a patent-pending innovation of EK. Apio beautifully adds to the streamlining your custom loop, meaning that the final result is less is more. Can you see how clean this final solution is? All those and other products were developed in EK Quantum line, which are custom-made for demanding individual user, the gamer, for you. So now, it's even easier to make your computer look like your wildest dreams. Let us take you to an unforgettable journey, starting now. I hope you enjoyed learning more about our custom loop business. Now I'm handing the stage to Jaka, our easy cooling guy.
Let me ask you one thing. Do you think remedy for pain should always be dull? Well, we at EK think it can even be sexy. So heat is the biggest pain in a computer, and EK has exactly the remedy you will need to take. We make liquid cooling simple. It's beautiful, elegant, and it's EK. Everything you need, all in one. So our AIO is the most affordable, patent high performance product on the market, and it's easy to use. And while developing a solution, we had an idea for users to be exceptional, sparkle of technology and design, and of course for users to be easy. So our goal is simple: make an access. An access because of incredible looks, incredible performance, and incredible price. So first step is simply EK AIO. And what is EK AIO? It's a sealed, maintenance-free liquid cooling system that combines best-of-class performance with highly customizable ARGB lighting options. Just look at our reinforced tubing with aluminum cover. The EK AIO's pre-installed rubber tubes are highly durable. Strengthened by a reinforced sleeve, they act as a protective layer against wear and tear. And these are fitted to the CPU block with diamond-cut aluminum rotary tube connections, allowing for easy mounting with a full range of movement and clean finish. So we use only the best materials, always. And EK is offering an incredible 5-year warranty for the AIO, making sure you can use it without any headaches and worries for a long time. And what is also extremely important, materials should look as good as new even after many years of exposure to heat and light. Now, let's talk a little bit about value. So everyone wants to get a good value, even better if it's the best value. And one of the attributes of value is a good design of a product. So our guys put their heads together, and let me tell you something. For us at EK, good design is not important, it's imperative. We think that design, like music, is a deeply human endeavor that communicates on a highly emotional level. So good design is so much more than average design, as it creates the indescribable feeling of the finest brand. As on the technical side, we want products to excel with increased performance. Our approach to design products is about pleasurable aesthetics, which is also elegant and fascinating. Clean edges, sleek design, beautiful proportion, everything as a whole seamlessly exhibits minimal design and creates a harmonious appearance. So we wanted to bring as much light as possible to your build so you can really stand out. And the solution we thought out is with the latest D-RGB technology. Chosen materials underline the premium character of the product. The CPU block is fully covered by opaque, not just plain plexiglass. And together with LEDs, it's creating a uniform, fascinating lighting effect. Just look at this delicate harmony of colors. So the feeling that we were searching for is when you turn your computer on, your components will literally shine. It is the feeling when the sun awakens and caresses the surface of the mountain. It's not just fashion, it's much more than showing off. EK design is a design that defies heat, clock limits, and time. Any well-designed product or experience acknowledges the user. So we believe that it's the respect for you, the end user, that makes a design great. When we talk AIO, our major effort is to make it easy to install, but be sure, EK will always make your computer also look amazing. And this is the magical connection and promise of the EK brand, because we turn ordinary into extraordinary. Now, some of you might ask, water in your computer, what the heck? Now, let me tell you a fact, 71% of the world is water, so why not in your computer? It just has to be the right way, the EK way. A reliable technology and best bang for the buck. Now, who do you want to listen while you're gaming? Is it your friends or your CPU air cooler acting like a chopper? Now, today's PCs are all about performance. Now you buy a $2,000 plus gaming PC, and just with adding extra $100, your PC can have more performance, can live longer, and can work in silence. Isn't that amazing? Back to you, Eddie.
What are the top 3 issues that PC gamers have with their PCs? It's heat, noise, and price. At EK, we are known for our liquid cooling solutions, and we have thought about this a lot, and have come up with EK Fluid Gaming. There are many options out there for liquid-cooled PCs, but EK Fluid Gaming provides both CPU and GPU fully liquid-cooled PCs at an affordable price. How is that possible? Let me give an example. Rolls-Royce is a handmade car. It's a beautiful work of art, and it's the peak of handmade automotive engineering, but are unattainable for the masses to enjoy due to the price. Liquid-cooled PCs are also handmade and can be works of art and performance, but EK Fluid Gaming PCs deliver this in meticulously crafted package at an affordable price point for everyone to enjoy. Just look at it, isn't it gorgeous? So, how can we achieve such a beautiful beast for such a good price? It's about disruptive innovation. With more than a decade of experience in cooling, with engineering and technology, with our approach to design for manufacturing and design to cost. In other words, we streamlined it. What you have to understand is that it had to be engineered from start to end to make it happen. And not only that, we've done it with legendary EK passion. Not only passion for making beautiful and high-performing computers, but also with a passion for gaming. As you will see in this video, fluid gaming is all about passion, innovation and technology. Now let's drill into it. How can you obtain disruptive innovation and optimize the price? Just remember these three: material, production assembly, and optimal configuration. First, let's discuss aluminum in PC cooling. Aluminum is the proper solution for mass production, but it has to be made a closed loop, as we did it only in EK Fluid Gaming. Otherwise, copper would basically eat aluminum for breakfast. And what would happen if we mix aluminum and copper in the same loop? You can see in this picture. Nobody wants that. So, is aluminum actually good? The answer is yes, for this application. It's easier to machine, it weighs 30% of the copper weight, it's much more cost effective, and it doesn't affect gaming experience versus copper at all. And I could continue even more, but I would like to add just one more thing. That lighter weight during transport means much less problems. Second, in production we were inspired by the car industry, which is the industry that is the most streamlined. So cutting costs for the benefit of user was our main goal. Looking at the assembly, let me give you a comparison between the custom loop produced PC, the Rolls-Royce that I mentioned before, and our fluid gaming PC, the shiny, sexy sports car. Do you know how much time does it take for a professional to assemble a PC with a custom loop? It's 8 hours. With EK Fluid Gaming bare bones, we cut it down to less than 2 hours. Yes, you can build 4 fully liquid cooled gaming PCs in the time that you assemble one custom loop PC. So if you're an SI, you can save on assembly costs and be more competitive. The third one is optimal configuration. Yes, fluid gaming PCs are game tested and optimized. For us, it is important that you don't spend more money than necessary. Our PCs are built by gaming computer enthusiasts for gamers. We have 3 categories that reflect the level of experience, and we name them Battle, Conquest and Vanquish. We can't skip EK support here, which is known to be the best in the industry, especially in our custom loop. And of course, we have fluid gaming covered too. Do you know what is the best feeling when you unbox your fluid gaming PC? It is when the coolant flows through the system for the very first time. When your PC actually becomes alive. See it for yourself. Where can you find our PCs? EK Fluid Gaming machines are not only available in USA, but are also available in Australia, Russia, Belgium and Netherlands through our fluid gaming partners, and will be also available in other countries. Yes, it's a global product. So go with EK Fluid Gaming if you want to play it cool. Now we will move on to Sandi and our enterprise business unit.
Professionals were always on our mind. All these architects, programmers, and people working in front of a computer for the whole day, coming to us, thanking us for what we've come up so far, but also wanting more. From the perspective of design, engineering, rendering, and this type of work, we are actually our own customers too. So when we think about problems with workstations, what comes to mind? How loud they are, how hot they are, how they are not performing well. And these are the problems we also face. And you know, one man can be the harshest judge of himself, so we really wanted to push the limits. And we were tinkering and thinking, how can we provide something better? The question our team had is, what is the real pain that people go through? Playing with different options and solutions, we figured out a few things. After thorough research, we figured out high temperature fluctuation is a nightmare for your hardware. Remember your car's dashboard after a few years in California and sun. The same is happening to electronic components after continuous jumps in temperature. You can see what happens to soldering joints after thermal cycling test. With liquid cooling, thermal fluctuation is much lower, as well as stress on components, which all leads to higher reliability. Reaching throttling temperature, we reduce computing performance significantly, and this is common with conventional cooling. How? Let me explain. Again, because it's really important. What is hardware throttling? Its semiconductor manufacturers built a solution to prevent damage in worst-case scenario. Scenario is pretty much straightforward. Core temperatures are getting too high, clock speeds are getting lower, and everything results in a performance drop. In other words, Even if you have top-notch components in your computer, when thermal throttling happens, the performance can drop to the level of entry-level systems. With fluid-works systems, thermal throttling is history and you will have 100% of utilization of your hardware each and every time you use it. So EK Cooling enables best-case scenario. But there is another pain, upgradability. What if you have performance requirements for 3 GPUs when you start your business, but after 6 months it goes up to 5? Do you have to buy a new one? Let me show you how this works. First, I want to talk about effects of liquid cooling. Full utilization of hardware in dead silence. You all can see this computer, right? By first glance, it looks like it's switched off, but it isn't. Not only that it's turned on, it also runs at full load and with 100% of utilization of each GPU. And yet, you cannot hear a thing. Second important thing is upgradability. I will show you how easy and risk-free this actually is. In my hands, I'm holding an add-on GPU unit with pre-installed water block tubings and quick disconnect couplings. Everything pre-filled and ready to use, ready to plug and torture. This is the way you will get additional GPU if ordered separately. Installing cannot get any easier. As you can see, we are using quick disconnect couplings. And as reliability is our top priority, we did not use just any quick disconnect couplings. We went with one of the best manufacturers of QDCs and with their newly engineered composite series. Third, serviceability. Parallel to upgradability, QDCs add a lot of value when it comes to unfortunate events caused by GPU failures. If it happens, you just need to switch off your computer, disconnect and remove the non-working GPU, then switch it back on and you are back on track, with one less GPU, but back on track. When you receive the new pre-filled GPU, you just plug it in and continue. It's easy. Fourth important thing, unparalleled support. Purchase our workstation and you will never be left alone, because EK support will always be there for you. Fifth important thing to mention, total cost of ownership. Did you know that investment in desktop systems pays back in 4 months, comparing it to cloud service rental and same hardware use? Interesting, isn't it? Sixth and final, saving time. Working overtime hours. With fluid-works systems, you will finish your job and still have time to grab a burger and beer. Now you know our solution. It's silent, fully liquid-cooled, reliable, high-performance workstation, offering an expandable hardware and software platform, and world-class technical support at a disruptive price point. So I can say only one thing now. We did our work, so you can do yours better. Now back to you, Eddie.
I'd like to thank you all again for attending our very first EK Cooling Expo. It is you, our customers and partners, that keep driving us to be the best we can. We will continue to keep being passionate about where we came from, where we are now, and also where we want to be in the future. We wouldn't be where we are today without you. Thanks again, and we hope to see you again soon.